What's up guys, so in this video I'm going to show you 5 simple open source Android applications that I've come across recently and I love using them, so let's check them out. The first app is a simple app called NoteKar. It's an app built for one job, recording timestamps as quickly as possible. So as you can see on the homepage, you've got the time running, so with a single tap it logs the current time, making it useful for tracking work sessions, study periods, breaks, or any events you want to remember later. And if you need more context, you can long press an entry to add a note, and the best way to use it is with this widget. Once you have it on the home screen, login can be simple. You can directly tap notes, which both logs the time and then you can also attach a note to it, and I think that is more useful. Everything is presented in a clean history view where you can filter entries by date or log type to find exactly what you're looking for. It can come in handy most times during the day, especially if you want more specific times to back you or make a reference to. It works offline with no account required, nothing is uploaded to the cloud, and for privacy, you can enable app lock. I love the simplicity alongside being effective too. The next app on the list is called Savr. It is a read it later application, or as we call it, a link keeping app or a bookmark application. And while we have seen so many of these before, here is one that sits between not overly complicated with features and bare bones. This is minimal but still has a nice looking UI, so you can simply share a link to it or copy and store it here. It will analyze and attach the thumbnails of the link to make the links look beautiful. It is so free of distractions, and I love that for a link manager. And not only that, you can create collections and save links in categories too. You can switch the layout on the main page from a grid view to list, and both of them looks clean. You can simply tap to copy the link or open the link. So if it's a video link from any app or a link to an article or anything at all, you can simply save and categorize them here in this application. It supports local backup and restoring of data, so if you reinstall or switch devices, you still have your data. It was recently released and hopefully more useful features will be added. But if you are like me and you love minimal applications that still work, you'll be good with this one. Next app is called ObtainX. So if you usually install apps from GitHub or F-Droid, you might have come across Obtainium. And this one builds directly on what Obtainium already does, keeping the same trust model and the same way of sourcing applications, but cleaning up the experience around it. And unlike the Google Play Store where you can enable auto updates of applications, it is always a hassle to update applications installed from other sources. Well, with this application, it solves that. At its core, it's still about tracking apps from places like GitHub, F-Droid, APK Mirror, and others, but the everyday flow feels more structured. You can import applications already installed on your device in bulk, and it will try to match them to their original sources automatically instead of making you search and paste links one by one. It also introduces a third-party installer option, so updates can be sent to tools like Installer X or App Manager due to some reasons. It also focuses heavily on clarity, so you can see update sizes before downloading, you can skip specific versions, and get clearer status labels instead of a simple up-to-date or update available toggle. It can run auto updates when you enable it, so even applications installed from GitHub or APK Mirror will always be up to date instead of always going to the repository to check for new releases. You get build verification checks from sources like F-Droid, GitHub attestations to help flag anything suspicious before installation. It's modern and easy to use. It helps keep your open source applications up to date once you add them. The next app is Overcast. It's a clean weather application I recently came across that focuses on giving you the information you need without making the interface feel crowded. It uses Open Meteo for weather information, so there is no API key to set up, making it easy to get started while offering a polished and feature-rich experience. I love the minimal UI, and so far it has been an accurate one for me, but I'm still observing. The home screen shows current conditions like temperature, humidity, visibility, and the chance of rain, alongside hourly and daily forecasts. It also includes air quality data, UV index, and a live weather radar where you can check precipitation, cloud cover, temperature and wind in real time. And one of the nicer touches is the animated sunrise and sunset arc, which updates throughout the day to show the sun's current position. And if you like to track weather in multiple places, you can simply swipe left or right to switch between cities. And it also includes this feature which can be necessary for users with allergies. It includes pollen forecasts. So in Europe, it pulls real pollen data from OpenMeteo, while in other regions, it estimates pollen levels using local weather conditions, seasonal plant activity, and climate data. So check it out if you constantly check the weather. And then the next app is Flux Hourglass. It's another simple open source app I've grown fond of using recently. It is simply a timer app. So as you can see, there is the timer over here with presets on top of it. You can also set your custom time. Pretty basic for a timer application, but the unique feature is the timer animation styles. There are animations like sand that pours down just like an hourglass, and it fails till the timer is done. So as the timer runs, the sand naturally piles up, and if you tilt your phone, the accelerometer changes the direction of the gravity so the pile shifts with it. Whether you need to check how much time is left, you just have to press anywhere on the screen to reveal the exact countdown. And there's more than 15 others too, like rain, fire, crystal, water, moss, ink, nebula, and overall the monochrome UI makes it one of those timer applications that feels different the moment you open it. There's also pause and resume controls, and it remembers your last timer, so you can just jump back in without setting it up again. You can adjust gravity sensitivity, particle size, and sand density in real time. So it's basically a timer, but instead of the usual numbers that count down, these various animations makes it exciting to look at while serving its purpose. So there were some few open source applications I've been using recently that I thought you could also check out. So for more useful apps, you can either click on the card at the top right corner or check out the videos at the end screen. Make sure you drop a thumbs up on the video, leave a comment and let me know the application you liked the most from this video. Consider subscribing to the channel, and as always, thank you for watching.